Ever wondered how a young leader could turn a nation's resources into a game changer? Let's dive into the story of Ibrahim Traoré, who laid the foundation for an economic revolution in Burkina Faso. On November 23, 2023, he laid the first stone for the country's inaugural gold refinery in Ouagadougou, marking a significant historic milestone. This project, in partnership with the local company Marena Gold, can process 150 tons of gold annually, creating 100 direct jobs and over 5,000 indirect jobs, while enabling Burkina Faso to shift from raw exports to value-added production. This is a rare strategy among African nations still dependent on foreign markets. Consider Fatoumata, a small-scale miner from the Sahel region, who now earns an extra 30% by selling refined gold, unlike her peers in Mali, who continue to export unprocessed ore at low prices. Compared to Ghana, which lost $4.7 billion due to illegal gold mining in 2022, Traoré's refinery mitigates such risks by processing locally, thanks to its strong collaboration with Marena Gold. Many other leaders often rush into projects without local partnerships, leading to corruption or inefficiency. But Traoré avoided that pitfall. The lesson here is that vision only succeeds when paired with local collaboration and clear objectives. Let's explore how this vision took shape and the challenges it overcame together. What does it take to turn a bold idea into a working refinery? Let's look back at the journey of Traoré's gold refinery, completed by July 2025, producing 75 tons of gold in the first 6 months and contributing 12% to Burkina Faso's GDP. This $50 million project mobilized 100 engineers and 5,000 workers, employing sustainable technology to minimize environmental impact, outshining older refineries in South Africa. Think of Amadou, a 22-year-old from Koudougou village, who had to drop out of school due to poverty, but is now trained as a technician, lifting his family out of hardship, unlike the unemployed youth in Nigeria struggling with poor oil management. Compared to South African refineries, built decades ago and lacking modern training programs, Traoré's initiative integrates skill development for local workers. A common mistake is underestimating costs or skipping worker training, which can derail a project, but Traoré's meticulous planning prevented that. The lesson learned is that solid infrastructure and skilled labor are the backbone of success. With the foundation in place, let's explore the economic ripple effects in the next part. Can one refinery reshape an entire region's economy? Let's explore the powerful impact of Traoré's gold refinery, which has created thousands of jobs, boosted GDP growth, and opened regional collaboration opportunities by late 2025. With 75 tons of gold produced in the first 6 months of 2025, the refinery contributes 12% to GDP, rivaling Angola's oil sector, with potential to double if partnerships with Mali and Niger succeed, according to World Bank estimates. Consider Hassan, a farmer from Dori, who used his son's refinery wages to buy land, a stark contrast to unemployed youth in Senegal's gold regions. Compared to Zimbabwe, where 70% of gold is smuggled, Traoré's tight oversight keeps profits domestic, minimizing losses. A common mistake is over-relying on foreign investment, which can stifle growth, but Traoré prioritizes local control for economic empowerment. The lesson learned is that keeping wealth within the community is the first step to sustainable development. Yet, with great progress comes great challenges. Let's see how they faced them in the next part. What happens when a bold plan meets resistance? Let's look at the obstacles Traoré faced, from opposition by foreign miners and funding delays to technical challenges, all overcome by mid-2025. Protests from expatriate firms caused $2 million in losses, but Traoré successfully negotiated with local unions, unlike the prolonged mining disputes in Congo. Consider Amadou, who overcame village skepticism to prove his worth and inspire others, unlike his peers in Ghana who gave up midway. Compared to Zambia's copper industry, which collapsed due to poor crisis management, Traoré maintained momentum with adaptability. A common mistake is ignoring local voices or rushing timelines, leading to failure. But Traoré listened and adjusted in time. The lesson learned is that resilience and community trust can turn obstacles into opportunities. With challenges behind, let's look toward a brighter future ahead in the next part. What if this refinery could light up an entire community? Let's explore Traoré's renewable energy project, utilizing the refinery's